I'm Bradley J. We're at Woodstock, and it just gets more and more fun. Just talked to Brian Setzer, and who shows up? Mike Ness. How you boys doing? Well, we know Brian's doing fine. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I've worked already today. Now I can relax.
You guys are pretty good buds?
We had like mutual friends, but we never met like in 20 years. And I asked him to play on my record, and he came, and we smoked a cigar, and very inspiring session. Very, very cool. He showed up with a hook.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and
I always show up with a hook.
Yeah.
You smoked a cigar. You're a cigar guy.
I love cigars, yeah. I remember, though, when I first started smoking cigars, I used to get satisfaction because it was like 6 or 7 years ago, and girls would used to go, "That is so foul."
Right.
Now it's, obviously so trendy, but
What is your fave?
my favorite cigar is the Padron Aniversario.
Is it square?
Yeah, square, dark, chocolate
Right.
kind of.
Yeah.
Hard to find.
It's a good smoke.
Everybody's like raves about Cubans. Don't you think that's hype, kind of? I mean, aren't some Dominicans, and aren't they just as good?
No.
No, they're just not.
There's
huh?
something about the Cubans.
But it's like,
They're hard to beat. I don't know what it is.
Preference is a funny thing, huh?
Yeah.
Like, he likes them. I don't even have to light it. I put it in my mouth. My stomach goes, I go, this won't work. I like the Dominicans, Hondurans.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes, by the time a Cuban gets to you, it's been to Canada and then Florida and driven around in somebody's trunk so long that it's
Yeah.
all beat.
It's been in somebody's orifice.
Yeah. You know, Mike, I knew you guys were good in my head, and seeing that set, it was like, wow. Like, it was
had fun?
reinforced. Jesus, these guys are really good. What is it that you have that makes me feel that way? What's the intangible?
I think it's there's guys in bands, and there's musicians, and I feel that my whole life I've been a musician. I love music, not for what I can get from it, but what I get, doing it, and I think it's just a passion that's inside that you can't either have it or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian, I'm sure, can attest to that, right?
Yeah, I saw a set. It rocked. Yeah. But it is about that, It's about a passion for performing and, like I said, making those guitars rattle.
Right. So if you just got in it for the chicks, you're okay for a while. But if you're really in it for the music, that's kind of the difference.
My first 5 years was a party.
Right.
Then
It's about the same with the Stray Cats. We partied for a couple of years, and then you want to play.
You realize
Right,
if you want to keep doing it, you're going to have to look at it as work and put in the.
Can you tell me about the guests on your record?
There's one right here,
Yeah.
Brian.
Right.
Bruce Springsteen. These guys didn't even want any money from me.
Did
I
you?
just gotta say that, they wanted to be a part of the record, and that was very flattering. They're obviously at higher levels of success,
Right.
and that confirmed. This record was a risk for me, leaving a format of record making for 20 years and venturing into something different, and to have guys like Brian and Bruce Springsteen, Billy Zoom, and it confirmed and helped me, believe in what I was doing was the right decision.
Why now? Why now did you branch out? What made this the time to take the risk?
Well, I've been patiently waiting 6 years. I waited and waited, and I just felt like now was the time.
Brian says, ask him about his sled. Is that your car?
Yeah, well, we share an affection for the old, old clothes and hot rods and lowriders and motorcycles. And,
Are you building one?
Yes, I just built my first motor myself.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's,
I'm body and paint.
He's body
And
and paint.
how did you do it? I mean, did you screw it up?
Well, I
It's
haven't.
very complicated.
Well, I have screwed up. I have screwed up, yes, in the past. But I have an older guy, who we built a small block Corvette motor, 1962, nostalgic, in his backyard, But he's done it, and he showed me how, and so now it's getting mounted, and we're doing some headlight work and grill work, and we'll be back on the road.
Cool.
Yeah, that's another form for me. I don't know about Brian, but like for me, the image and the cars and the bikes and the guitars and there are other just forms of expressing, just like the music.
And like the music, there's certain discipline
That's
with building
true.
an engine. To pay attention and not just go crazy and screw it up and take your time. It's tough. I know I'd screw it up.
Yeah, well, I don't remember anything he taught me.
All right.
But
I see dice on Brian's neck. Are you guys CeeLo? I heard you were CeeLo players.
yes,
Can
as a
you
matter
tell,
of fact,
our audience
as a matter
what
of fact,
CeeLo
I'm
is?
proud to say that for a change today, I took some money from management.
Cool. Now, how does CeeLo work?
CeeLo is a street craps game, 3 dice.
Right.
You need 2 to match. The third one is your point. High point beats a low point. And there's variables. There's triples. There's a 1, 2, 3 is the worst you can roll. 4, 5, 6 is the best you can roll. Yeah.
I took money from Trump's last night.
You did.
Oh yeah,
Brian and
took
Mike,
$1,000 from Trump.
all the best and thank you. Great
Thank
shows,
you.
both of you.
Right,
Thank you for
thanks.
stopping by
Good
and
seeing
best of
you,
luck in
Brian.
your career.
Mike, great.
Thank you for coming by, Woodstock. I'm Bradley J. You guys are cool, man. Thank you.